Hey Soul Family, I'm working, but I've gotta stop really quick and share something with you guys. Ah, my ring stuck in my hair. You know how I always talk about my spirit cats. My Liger is my spirit cat, right? And Sammy and Willow, our animals show us what's going on in our physical reality. They show us what's going on in our work life. They show us what's going on in our bodies. They show us energetically what's going on and how we can care for ourselves and protect ourselves. And I'm very, very consciously aware of what they're doing. Now, my cat had an overload, right? Something happened. They couldn't figure out what went wrong. The vet couldn't find anything wrong. He can't walk, right? He had a seizure. But there's a lot of people that are going into the hospital because they're so anxious about what's going on with this whole COVID thing that they start hyperventilating and they're told that they have COVID, which is bullshit. Sorry, I can't handle my hair when it's knotty. See the cords, the tangles, the wires are crossing, and they're fucking things up, and they're reading something for something else. I saw 7 years ago, somebody had cancer, and the doctor says they both have it, but they didn't both have it. They both had something, but it wasn't what it was. So I just thought, well, I'm just gonna watch him and take my my cues from him about what he needs, right? And what they all need. So I have fresh catnip that's growing outside, and Liger knows when he could barely walk, he went to go to that. He needs that. That's good for him. But then I had next to it a pot of cat grass, wheatgrass, and Sammy knew that was good for him. Neither one of them switches. Liger doesn't eat the cat grass, and Sammy doesn't eat the catnip. So you can't just blanketly treat everybody the same, right? And it's the same thing with people. Well, they went through this, and so then do that. Well, it doesn't necessarily work. What works for you doesn't necessarily work for me. However, there are certain things that I know that Liger is my spirit cat. And so I was getting from Spirit, don't drink the water. The water's not good. You need different water. I needed alkaline water. That means he needed alkaline water. I've got stuff with I fell off my bike a few years back. I was on a bike that was too tall for me, and I landed on my knee. So I have joint in my knee. I've got issues with that. And as you age, your collagen decreases. So I take a collagen. This is collagen and joint formula. And it's got hyaluronic acid, pomegranate. This is done without any animal byproducts in it or products of itself. And so what I was doing was I was taking 3 of these pills, putting it in purified alkaline water and dissolving it. And then I poured it over their food. I also put Rescue Remedy and a couple of drops of CBD with THC in their food because I was taking it. And so I thought, ooh, I better be careful. So you can't, the THC, you don't want to give them too much because you don't want them to get stoned. So mine is older, and my girlfriend made it, and I've give them a couple drops. I take a shot of it, like a tincture of it myself, and I didn't feel any effects. So it's probably old enough now that, it's not a biggie. But then I thought to myself, I better research this, make sure this is okay. So I looked up pomegranate. Is it safe for my cat? Yeah, as long as you're not giving him copious amounts of pomegranate. Is hyaluronic acid safe for my cat? Absolutely. I looked it up, and it's actually, where is it? Just as we change oil in our car to help stop problems, the hyaluronic acid helps with their fluid viscosity. Hyaluronic acid production slows down considerably as pets age, which accounts for the joint issues, so it makes good sense to compensate with hyaluronic acid. So I'm like, right on. And collagen, is collagen good for cats, right? And I was thinking, well, I need to take it. I've been giving him this for a while, but I'd run out. So I got this from my landlord, Pat. He had it. This is Collagen MD. So as I was talking to my girlfriend, Kirsten, who makes the THC, the Phoenix Tears, she lives in Canada. She's extremely knowledgeable, amazingly knowledgeable. The gifts that she has, she says that she doesn't have gifts. I'm like, you have gifts, man. She's got a kitchen, she makes the stuff, and she does research, and she's absolutely a way shower and a light seed, and oh my God. So she writes me literally seconds after we stopped talking about it. Oh, she just sent me another message. Hold on, let's share it. She goes, oh my God, I went to pull something up, and she goes, look what popped up. Oh my God, she sent me a ton. and it's collagen. Is it good for dogs and cats? And it's a video on YouTube. And she goes, oh my God, look at this. Hold on.
Dude, we are on fire.
Dude, we are on.
I'm laughing about this, seriously, because I just listen to my cats, right? They tell me what to do. They say, what you need, I need. Liger and I, he's my spirit cat. I needed collagen for my joints. He needs collagen for his joints. He's arthritic. He's got sore joints. I go research it, and you find that out. Oh, spirit is good, and so are my spirit cats.
Damn straight. Liger told me he needed protein. I need protein. And then I kept getting watermelon. I mean, I get audio messages, right? So I listen, right? So what else did she say?
You know, this conversation has caused me to have much reflection today. And one of the things that I was reflecting on is that I used to be allergic to cats, but the short story of how it happened was I think I was about 6 years old, and our family cat, well, he was killed. And the impactful thing is that it was a neighbor woman that came to the door, and my mom opened it. And of course, as a 6-year-old, I just naturally was curious, and I ran up to the door with my mom, and the neighbor woman said, you have a big gray long-haired tabby, don't you? And my mom's like, yes. And she's like, I'm sorry to say, but I just found your cat dead. The neighbor's dog killed it. Now, my mom had experienced a lot of death recently. Specifically, my dad had died, and this was one of the last cats that they had together that they, got as a married couple. The other one had died years before that. They had 2, and then this was the second one that died. And so that situation was even more energetically charged, because it wasn't my mom just as a cat lover losing a cat. It was her experiencing tragic death all over again, like she had experienced when my father was killed. And then it was also a pet that they had together, and it was like these things that she had that still tied her to my dad were slipping away. And about 4 months later, we went to a friend's house. They had a litter of kittens, and I played with the kittens, and I was all of a sudden allergic to cats. Anyways, we did get a cat. I just had to maintain a distance. If I pet him, I had to wash my hands, because if I forgot and then I touched my face or whatever, I'd break out in hives and get itchy eyes and whatever. But he lived to be 17 years old, and it was fine.
Oh my God, there's so many messages. I can't let you listen to all of her messages. I'll have to listen to them in a minute. But what she brought up was actually something else that I should probably talk about. My Uncle Phil's wife died of cancer several years ago. I was his truest soulmate, and it was incredibly hard, still hard for him. And recently, their last cat that they had together, the one they found and nurtured together, passed. And he went through a deep, deep depression. It was literally psychosomatic, going right back, flashback to that time, and was going through this. And what's interesting to me is Liger and Uncle Phil were having the same issues going on at the same time. He thought he had something, he thought he was having a heart attack. He wasn't sure what it was. He went to the he said he had tingling numbness, went to the doctors. They did a big panel of tests, couldn't find out anything. And I told you that Liger was outside on the patio, and I locked him out, and he hyperventilated, and he literally worked himself up into an anxiety attack. What's interesting, this is now confirmation by spirit, that what Liger did was he had a memory of the last time that happened, and his body went right back to it. Literally, every physical manifestation has an emotional root cause. And Uncle Phil, after listening to about Liger, he says, oh my God, I think I might have had an anxiety attack. And I know that he did, because at the same time, I've been listening to an audiobook, and in the audio story, this lawyer, there's so many connections here. This lawyer had unsuccessfully tried to help put away somebody who had been stalking this girl. She couldn't keep him, and anyway, he ended up coming back, and he ended up killing her. And so in the audiobook, there was somebody then that began stalking her family, not her specifically, but her family, and then her, wanting to have the revenge, wanting them to feel, they kept saying, you'll feel what I feel. You'll feel what I felt. you will feel what I feel. Hear what I'm going, how I'm going back and forth, and how, it's just amazing. If you're not catching me, I'll try and make it more fluid. So in the end, everybody believed that it was the ex-boyfriend that was stalking her and her family, when in fact it ended up being that it was, after the girl died, the mother was so grief-stricken that she killed herself. And when she killed herself, the brother was already mentally like barely able to hang on. He had anger issues and severe trauma as a child, and so he started doing things that everyone started assuming things of everyone, and in the end it ended up being that the person that was doing it all was the father. The father was controlling everybody, was extremely abusive and controlling, made the kids do certain things, and in the end it looks as though the father killed the daughter and then set up the boyfriend and then set up his own son to take the fall, but it was the father who had done it. And I've been dreaming about this. I literally watched this in my dream last night. I watched this girl who was a troublemaker, alcoholic, narcissistic, liar. I watched her be murdered in her car, and she was murdered by, and when I looked at it, I said the brother, but I saw the boyfriend. They looked alike. They both had dark hair and blue eyes, but it wasn't the same person. It was a different person. And I woke up this morning and got a message from somebody else, and I was just like, everything is interconnected. It's amazing. Whatever is going on in your physical life is going on in your. When I watch these cats interact, they are also representations of physical people. So my Uncle Phil worked himself up into this anxiety attack that he thought he was having a heart attack. They couldn't find anything wrong. They did a panel of tests. Liger, what I wanted to say was, it was exactly the same day, 3 months ago to the day, that I brought Liger to the vet for having the attack that he had. So what he just had was a memory. And I'm getting a polar bear. They're showing me polar bear, which is interesting. I don't know if you can see it in that rock. I see it the way I was looking down. I was looking down like this, and I'm seeing a polar bear totem. That's the father. Ice cold. Okay, polar bear. So then, remember, what was I saying? They've both got it. No, they don't have both got it. The father has mental problems. The son does not. The son has been abused and has emotional issues because of the mental problems that the father had. So it goes back to, don't treat the same thing for this. It's not the same. We're all different. We all react differently. It's all different. You might have something, I don't, right? But you've got to look at the cues and the signs around you. You're going to get constant confirmation. I mean, I'm doing my research because Spirit's leading me and Liger's talking to me and I'm watching. And then after I decide, okay, this is what I've been doing this for 2 years at least. And now we have this big conversation, and I'm doing exactly what I meant to do. Same thing with this holistic skincare line. For me, it was about my skin. I don't know if you guys remember what my skin was looking like, but it was like a freaking lizard. It was cracking and peeling, and all of my skin, it was awful. I was totally mortified. It's kind of greasy looking right now because I got a lot of essential oils in here. But I didn't know what to do, right? What can I do? COVID had happened. I couldn't, certain stores were shut down, and so I was led to specific essential oils and the silver solution that I sell, right? That I put with it. They showed me how to make it to help my skin. They also then led me to how to help other people for emotional issues. Every physical manifestation is brought on by an emotional root cause. So these guided by angels, this is my Angels Whisper Wellness line with the silver solution that combats third world viruses. It's literally called Invisible Hands, Mask and Gloves. You put it on you, the germs are gone. They're gone. I ingest it in my water. My cats have it in their water. I spray it all over my face all day, every day. I use it in lotion. I have it in bug spray for mosquitoes repellent. Everything is mixed with the silver solution and essential oils that Spirit led me to. So pay attention, right? Don't just listen to what the doctor says. Get a second opinion. If Spirit says get a second opinion, get a second opinion. Try a holistic way. Or just try listening to how you're being guided. Your animals are guiding you. Your dreams are guiding you. There's an endless supply being brought to us from Spirit. I guess I'm doing a quick reading here. Items to choose from. Rabbit, creativity, abundance, fertility. Redhawk feather, vision, a message is coming. Honor, integrity. I've cheated and I've lied. Broke down and I cried. Golden Panther. 1, 2, 3. And the Amethyst polar bear. Okay? Interesting song. Known to be crazy, known to be wild. Mama has a devilish child. All the troubles at my door. I've been at the wrong place at the wrong time. Trying to do the wrong things most of my life. Everything I'm kind of lost, but the one thing I got right was you. Running with the wrong town. The kind of guy mamas don't like, running with the wrong crowd all the time. I done a million things wrong, but I did one thing right, you. I got you. I got you, babe. So, for those who chose the rabbit, this is my animal companions deck, messages, and I use it all day long for humans. So, too many. Too many. One, I'll put it back and we'll ask again. I was going to choose it, but we'll see. Correct for neutrality. If you have a question, ask about someone, about a pet, about a person. What did I say? For those who chose the golden cat, I don't know what I said. Shit. I need a variety. I need a change. I need some different toys if you're a pet, right? I need a different flavor or a variety in my food. I don't like what I'm eating right now. I don't like the texture of it or the taste of it. Did you do something to it? Is my food bowl empty? I'm hungry. As a human, I got all the toys in front of me, but I don't like any of them. All these toys, but I want you. I don't have what I want in front of me. I don't like what they're trying to feed me. What I need to be fed is missing. So it could be a person, it could be spiritual. I got all these people and they're giving me all this food, but it's a bunch of garbage, right? Or I got all these women throwing themselves at me, all these toys in front of me, but I don't want a toy, right? I like that song, Sit Still, like, sit still, look pretty. You won't ever find me sitting still looking pretty. Look up the lyrics to that song, it's pretty funny. All right, for those who chose the rabbit. Now, if I already said the rabbit let's just reverse them, right? Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the rabbit. I'm ready for a new addition to my life. We actually got two. I don't want to be on a leash, but it also says nobody holds me back. I am untethered. I belong to no one. And I am now ready for a new addition to my life. If it's a pet, I'm ready. I've been getting this every day. So I'm ready for a new animal companion. I'll help you choose one and welcome them, a new addition to our family. Let's go to the animal shelter together. I get this every day. I can imagine that my cats are asking for another addition. So in the human terms, I'm ready for a new companion. Rabbits are fertility, right? Abundance. There's two together here. I want someone new. I'm ready for a new companion. Let's go. Or I'm ready to welcome somebody else to my family. For those who chose the Redhawk. Ooh. My ear hurts. I might be hearing something I don't like. There might be something in my ear. For a cat, there might be ear mites, right? Or I might be losing my balance. Do I have fluid in my ear? I'm hearing something disturbing or something that I don't like. It's too noisy. So, mad cat. That's a blue-eyed mad cat. This is a cat that just found out something that they did not want to know. Something that they didn't like what they heard. That is a mad cat. Cat talks about independence. Cat talks about boundaries. Cat doesn't come unless the cat wants to come. Cat's not a dog, right? Mad cat. One ear. You think I'm not listening, but I am. I've got one ear up and one ear down. I'm always listening, right? Am I falling in love with the one who could break my heart? Correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, okay, so if the Redhawk is telling you, I don't like what I'm hearing. I didn't like what I heard. I heard something that I didn't like. I'm angry. It's too noisy here. Maybe you do have something wrong with your hearing. Maybe your balance is off. If your balance is off, you need to balance your third eye your throat and your ear chakras, because they're all connected. And if one of them is off, they're all off. If your ears are off or your throat's off, if you're not expressing yourself appropriately, if you are holding back what you need to say, your ear chakras, which means your third eye, is off. You're not getting information accurately. So, okay, correct for neutrality. For those who chose the polar bear, the crystal, the ice, wow. I'm looking at 2. Holy God. This is definitely a polar bear. Look at his snout. Definitely a polar bear. Ice cold on one end, and on the other end, wow. If you turn it around, this is like a freaking, it's the same, it's a comet. Now it turns into a cardinal or a bird. What's the bird? Eagle. It's an eagle. An eagle. Polar bear. Eagle. Wow. That's amazing. You can see the bird in that side, and on this side, you see the polar bear. So much more. 2 in 1. Cool, calm, collected, logical, cold, intellectual, removed emotionally. Those who chose ice polar bear, the ice bear, urgency. I might need care. I sense something's about to happen. You got to get me to the vet soon. Okay, now anxiety, urgency. There's a moray eel. Moray is love, right? There's passion here. This one has stuck their head out of their little hole going, uh-oh, shoot, something's gonna happen. Look at that panic in the eye. I'm working myself up into a panic. I might need care. I feel like something's gonna happen. Urgency. So I'm gonna ask for clarification, okay? Just to calm everybody. So a pet's saying, get me to the vet, right? Or I'm anxious, or don't have to go all the way that way. I might need care. Well, my cat needs care right now and I'm on it, right? But as a human being, I might need care. I might need to get to the doctor. I sense something happening. I'm anxious about something, or I'm passionate and something is gonna happen. This is getting to be urgent for me. Okay. Wow, 3 came. So the answer is no. No is the answer to the question weighing heavily on your mind, okay? No, nothing bad's gonna happen. No, whatever it was that's weighing on your mind. I don't know what's weighing on your mind. I've got the best of intentions, okay? This is, sorry. I've got the best of intentions. I'm trying hard to please you and get it right. And when I notice this one's in a very sterile environment. It's cold where that remember that message? I've got all the toys in front of me. Oh my God, that's the other one. I got all the toys in front of me except for the one that I want. They're giving them love, but it's cold. It's cold. It's not the kind of love it's not what you have. They're in a cold environment. They're feeling your love. I'm walking in your love. It's your love that I feel. Now this one's in a vet, right? In a cage. Like, get me out of here. I got the best of intentions. I'm trying to please you. If a cat's done something, don't be angry at your cats. Pay attention to what they're doing. Don't be angry at your dogs. Pay attention to what they're doing. They always have the best of intentions, and they're always trying to please you and get things right. So this is behavior. As far as a situation, a person, I got all the toys in front of me. Yeah, they want me, but I don't want them. I'm trying to get things right. I want to please you. It's cold. This is cold, this environment. I'm not vibrating on that frequency, but when I connect to you, I feel that soft love, right? I need a different flavor. I need a variety. I need a change. I need to move forward. These toys aren't cutting it for me, right? All right, I'm gonna let that go and send it off. I'm pretty excited that Spirit just confirmed that what I'm getting myself intuitively, I'm on. But I always research it, right? I always cross references. I don't, just, if I get it, if I get an audio message from Spirit, I already know. I can bank on it. But if Liger leads me to something, or if, something comes to me intuitively, I will research it. Now, as far as my holistic skincare line and the wellness line, they gave me the specific herbs, and then I research them anyway. I research them to find out what they do for you. Help with depression, help with anxiety, help lift your energy, help shield and protect you, keep energy vampires away from you. What's interesting, what keeps energy vampires away from me also keeps mosquitoes away from me. And when my friend John and I went bike riding last night, I'm like, look, I've got my ankles exposed. I don't need mosquito bites. So I said, I'll spray my skincare line on me and you watch. So I sprayed it, and you know, the only bite I got was on my back, through my shirt. But I didn't get anything on my arms that were exposed or my ankles. So if you're interested, go take a look at it. It's filled with so many essential oils, and like I said, with the silver solution. Look up silver solution. It's not colloidal silver. It's silver solution. It does not build up in the body, does not have any side effects. Your body naturally eliminates it, and you can have it every single day safely. No flavor, no side effects. No animals harmed in its testing, right? And it's got patents in the US and in Canada. So that's the silver solution that I put into my essential oil wellness line. And the essential oils, go back, way back, and look up essential oils for COVID. There's a cure. So my website is www.theangelswhisper.com, and my email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. And if I can help you with a reading or any of my essential oils or any of my crystal, I'm not wearing any today, am I? Crystal pieces or anything that I can do for you, dream analysis, I would be honored. Please click like, subscribe, and share if you like these videos. Let other people get the information. Now, some of the information, if it didn't make sense to you, it wasn't for you. It will make sense to who it was meant for, because I already have been shown certain people. All right? Love you guys. Peace.